Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So this is going pretty good here. This is our farm train. For some reason, it's never even when you have two farms hooked up like this. At least not to start off. Not until they get up to max production, then obviously they're even. But the furthest farm really does not want to fill up the first 4 wagons. But it does, and then the train stops here and picks up another 4, even though there's going to be a lot more waiting at the great rate it's going. And goes over to the food factory, and it's pretty much maxed out current production at the food factory. But this isn't going anywhere. Well, not quite maxed out, but we're up into the growth stage. So it's time to get delivery going out of here. The problem is we want to deliver food here and bricks here. And they don't want bricks now. It keeps coming and going. It's like, I want bricks. No, I don't. I want bricks. No, I don't. I want bricks. No, I don't. These guys never want anything else. What can I do to get this thing to stay a consistent growth? It's fuel, got just about the max we can. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have a ton of fuel waiting here to go. A little bit, not much. But that's pretty much, I think that'll just be one train load of fuel. And we've got 3 trains, I think, running on here, going back and forth with tools and fuel. That's not what I wanted. Not the one that's got tools. Now, we do have a lot of tools waiting to go out. Did I grab the right one? Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 trains on here. It's carrying mostly fuel. Looks like I might need to divide that up soon. So I think what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to end up having to build a Y junction here, or probably here, and running a train north and a train south. So let's see. It's going to be the what's going to be the west way to do this? All right. So if we come up from here, actually, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, so if we're right about there, that's actually the right platform too. Yeah, let's go with right there. And then I'm going to run it all the way up to here. Then I want to run... Maybe we should get the second track on here while I'm thinking about it. Let's do this. So we're definitely going to need to double track this. Okay. A lot of that's going to be wasted, but it is what it is. Okay, let's come off from here. And it's going to tell us we want to connect clear up here. Okay. And then let's try coming off right about here. Oh, that definitely seems unhappy. It doesn't want to do that at all. Construction not possible. Why? Tell me why. I think we're going to have to be further up for this one. It means those signals are probably going to be in the way. It doesn't like doing this weird crossover that I'm doing here. What if we... Let's finish this one. Finish this one. Yeah, I know I need to move that signal. And let's go ahead and get rid of this extra. Oh yeah, that's gonna fix things. The hell was I thinking of? Of course, he didn't like it when I had a three-way going on there. Shut up, Growler. Growler didn't say anything. You were thinking it very loudly. Okay, this wants me to come clear up here. That does not seem right. About to around there. That looks more accurate there. You slow down a bit. We're going to slow down anyways because it's uphill. Doing a lot of earthworks there. Yeah, I know. But at least it's not viaduct. That would suck. Yeah, we're okay on money. Let's smooth this out. Much better. Okay. So now let's go ahead and put our signals in. You have got to go. Signals one way. And we're going to put one right here. Right here. We're not putting one at the other end because we're using these right here for the other end. And then here, where is the end of my... There it is. There. Right there. And right there. And then here, let's put a signal right there and right there. Oh, and right here. And I don't think there's any point in setting this up. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's go ahead and put one in the middle, each of these. There. And right there. And then here we'll go ahead and let our auto sig do that for us. Does that look? Looks good, except for the double signal here. Thought I placed that well enough that it wouldn't double signal on me, but yeah, well, it did. This one actually, it's in a bad place. I hate the fact that I have to mouse over the track to get the autosig stuff to come up. There we go. Oops. All right. Well, doing the tracks didn't take us long. Let's go ahead and go from here to here. And this is going to be food. Okay. And we'll make this the Madison food rate. And then this one, go from here to here. And this will be the Madison, let's do construction rate. Building supplies is too long. We'll use blue. And yes, I know we're using one platform for all of these, for both of these. Hopefully it won't matter. I think we're just going to be running one train on this for now. Now, where do I have a shed I can use for all of this? We got one right here. Yeah, we can use this one right here. All right. So we're gonna put one of these on. And food is gonna use this. I'm gonna put 8 boxcars on that. Madison food freight. Cargo. 8 of those. So I know one locomotive and 8 cars seems to be working out for going up the hill, so that's why I'm doing that. Madison construction freight. Okay. Let's let these run for a little bit and see how things go. Oh, no. I've got fuel delivery here. I don't have any food delivery. Let's look at this real quick. Let's pause this, actually. Yeah, these need to be changed anyways. So let's get rid of this one. And instead, we'll put one right. Let's put it right here. Hopefully that picked up the existing line. Yeah. And then the other one, let's see, it's really not the greatest spot. Let's try right there, and we will go ahead and connect this street to here. So they should be able to come out, go all the way up here, go around, drop off there, and then come all the way back. So we'll go ahead and go, oops, that's not what I wanted. From there to there. And they're just gonna turn around and go out the same way. Oh dear. And this is Everett city deliveries. Now let's do food deliveries. And the other one is Everett fuel deliveries. Let's change this to red since it's fuel. The other one is fine. Let's look at those again. This one is just going out and coming back in the dumbest possible way. Well, that's the way that one was going. You know what? I'm not going to mess with it. Leave them alone. Okay, so, oops, vehicles. Let's put 5 of these on here. There we go. Everett food deliveries. And then up here, we're delivering fuel, but we are using generic cars for it. We're delivering fuel and tools. And now they want construction materials again. Would you guys make up your minds? All right, we got a couple problems going on here. Food delivery, I think, is doing fine. Yeah, it's delivering 50 down to Everett, and that's, you know, fine starting off. Once it starts getting delivered, Everett will start growing more, and all will be good. We're not delivering any building materials, though. Despite the fact that it is... Oh, now it's delivering 3. Okay. I can't find any buildings that are demanding it, so I guess it's just a citywide demand. But, yeah, not much going on there. But this is actually what I was looking at as a problem. We're still not picking up all of the tools going north, and we cannot lengthen this train anymore because this is still short. And I also wonder, Detroit, despite having tools and fuel being delivered, it's not growing anymore. And it should be. It's actually a bigger city than Jersey City. At least it was when the game started out, which should mean it grows to be bigger, you know, as the city grows. So first off, I think I want to change this. You guys are going to hate this. Not you, the viewers, these wagons. So let's move this over to here. And then let's add another stop down here. So we're going to have a stop for fuel and a stop for tools. Actually, you know what? Why don't we divide these up into 2 different routes? Here, let's take that off. So let's actually put this right here instead. And then we're going to need another platform. There. Building. And that. I'll put some of these in. Will they fit? Sorta. There, we'll use that. Okay. And actually, you know what? Let's put an exit out of here too. Some street. Let's make it curvy so I can connect to this. There. We'll see how that goes. So let's go from here, here. Yeah, and it's gonna do that. I hate it when they do that, but what am I gonna do? I might redo that at some future point once we get a little further into things, but for right now I think that'll work. And this will be Detroit Tools Delivery. And this will be Detroit Fuel Delivery. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, let's grab 10 of these and put them on the tools delivery. And then our fuel delivery, we'll get 22 vehicles on here. Oh my goodness. They're very bad too. You know what? I'm gonna sell all of them. And then we're going to buy, I don't even know if we need 10 of these. Let's try just 5 fuel wagons because they carry so much more. There. Okay. And since I made that a fuel delivery, I should probably change this red so I don't forget about it. There. Okay, so now we get 2 different delivery routes, and the fuel's using the specialized vehicle we have available. Now here, let's get this train out of the station first off. Okay, so let's pause before this guy gets up here. I hate to do this, but, well, we don't have much fuel sitting there waiting anyway, so we're good to go there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get rid of this wonky bit of curved road. And we'll go ahead and use this. No, I want you to be straight.
My uncle said that to his son once. Didn't work out so well.
What are you talking about, Growler?
He told him to be straight.
Oh, shut up. Oh, that sucks. I had nice, neat... No, whatever. I'm not going to mess with it. Alright, let's... So this, now we can go ahead and set this as a 240 meter station, which is what they are down here, if I remember right. I didn't go to 320, did I? That's 240 there. That's 240. Okay, yeah. They're all 240. I think I probably want to set this back here more.
You're gonna need 2 platforms.
Thank you. Let's put large buildings on here, though. Actually, you know what? Let's do this way. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Then we could just go ahead and take this road, zoop it up down there. Zoop. That's what I said, Growler. Zoop.
Yeah, whatever, if you say so.
Oh, it didn't grab the old ID. It's going to be interesting. All right. And then this one we'll bring up to here. We'll leave ourselves enough room for the train to overhang the station if it needs to. Okay, and let's just auto-sig this little distance we have here. Ah, looks like it worked out fairly well, actually. Except for a double signal again. All right, now nobody is actually coming to the station. Okay. Okay. Go to there. That one. Okay, and we'll go to here. There. This we'll change that into Detroit Freight Center, since it is doing freight for everything. Oh, I almost forgot about that. That does reach, thank goodness. I mean, it wouldn't have been a complete disaster if we had to move it, but would have been annoying because we just did all that stuff. Now, on these guys, let's do this. I'm going to keep 3 of them here. Let's go ahead and replace. No, they're still in good shape. I hate to totally replace them. See, we've got 10 oil cars. Let's put 5 more of these on each one. That didn't work out. So that's why I hate doing this. You know what, the hell with it. I'm going to just replace them. Because it's so hard not to click the arrow to move them between trains when you do that. It's probably going to be too long. We'll see. Nope, perfect. There we go. We might need a second locomotive on there, though. We'll see. We'll see how they go. All right, he's fine. He's got plenty of... This is a short run. He's got plenty of length to handle all that. Smooth that out some. All right, now we just need to see how well our changes work. Yeah, I noticed one mistake I made. We need tools here too. And we're having a terrible time. Jersey City just keeps deciding it doesn't want tools. So let's do this. Or doesn't want building supplies, excuse me. Let's do this. We're going to take out most of those and swap in boxcars for tools. So then we can get tools coming in on this line. That's our outgoing food there. Looks like we used a couple more wagons on this. We'll see how that does next time. So you are full, all right? No, you're not. Oh, no, that's the 2 wagons we just added. Yeah, we were full before we added these wagons. Our train is on the way back from Jersey City, and yes, indeed, it did pick up a full load of tools. 42 out of 42. Might actually need to add some more boxcars. We'll see. I don't think Jersey City is going to be able to stably request building supplies until we actually start delivering consumer goods there. That's a bad junction. Until we start delivering consumer goods. So, I mean, that is what it is, I suppose. But on the plus side, Detroit finally requested a third resource. On the negative side, they requested consumer goods. So, I don't know, maybe next episode we'll be able to find someplace where we can get plastics and steel going and get consumer goods into our network. We've got lots of money to work with now, so that's not a huge problem, but yeah, I really wish it had been something else. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.